Hello, beautiful strangers, and... Oh. Wait. Actually, it'll be Halloween soon, huh? I don't know. Some parts of the world not here, though. So, happy Halloween, I guess. Not yet. Soon. Happy impending Halloween. I didn't plan this, but today I'm going to be showing you a horror game. One called The Path. And as you can tell, it's a very scary game. I'm pointing baskets at women and asking them, hey, would you mind going to the grocery store? I need milk. You do mind? Okay, well, fuck all of you then. You're going to fucking grandma's creepy-ass cabin in her creepy-ass woods. I also clicked on somebody else because, yeah. I needed to play as that somebody else. So, as the game kind of presents itself a little bit to you, Tale of Tales presents a loading bar, car noises, moving road, such things, you know, normal standard fare. Let's tell a little bit about the game. So, The Path is a horror wandering game, and an art game, and it says The Path on the... Okay, hold on, I need help. Where is this? The Path game. Video game. Wiki. There it is. The Path is a 2009 psychological horror art game developed by Tale of Tales for the Microsoft Windows operating system and later made available for Mac OS X by Trans Gaming Technologies. The original Windows version was released on March 18th, 2009 in English and Dutch. And here's some extra knowledge. And here's a picture. And here's some extra knowledge. Link to here will be in the description. Alright, cool. So now we know all of that. That was basically what I was trying to say. Alright, so we're about to start playing. I'm going to scroll my script down a little bit, and now I can explain to you. Here's also some credits. Now you know the names of people who worked on this. I hope I picked the right character. I'm not actually sure. I don't think I did. I wanted to pick somebody else. Shit. Alright, I guess we'll find out soon. Alright. What can I actually tell you about the game? Well, now that we're playing, I'm going to explain what I do know. The objectives. In this game, your first, main, most important objective is to get to Grandma's house. Each of these characters that you can play as represents a chapter in the game. I guess there are 6, maybe there's a 7th as well. And each time you complete one, that character is missing. The chapter ends when you reach Grandma's house, and actually getting there is extremely straightforward. You just walk down this path, and like the forest gets dimmer, darker, gloomier. I think the music changes, and it's a scary ordeal. You get in there and you get on this rail that you have to move along. Well, not physically, but this mechanical term. It's like a rail shooter, but with no shooting, just the rail. You gotta move on it, and it's creepy as hell. It's like a super scary, rail. That's all. What you want to do in between the start here at the road to the city, which you can't go back on. Oh, except you can. If you go and ring that phone, you can just, like, go back. I don't know if that resets all your progress, but you don't lose the character yet. So we might use that if it turns out this is the wrong character. Because I wanted to show you a very particular thing. What you want to do in between starting and going Grandma's house, however, is get lost as fuck in them woods. So we're going to do that now. We're going to run into them woods. I'm going to run. I hear scary animal noises, which don't actually mean scary animals, hopefully. I'm going to turn around. The path is still there, which means I have to run further. The thing about the path is, if you go deep enough into the woods, it disappears. And it hasn't yet. Unless it has. Nope, not yet. Okay. Almost, though. If you wander into the woods, the path actually disappears. The main path through the forest that the game is named after. But what you're here for are 3 things. One, the first and probably the least engaging and important are coin flowers, one of which you can see glinting behind some bushes over there. Coin flowers are just these collectibles that you collect through the whole course of the game, across all the characters. There's 144 of them, and I imagine they're just spaced out between the characters, so if you keep collecting with each one for a really long time, you might get them all. I've already done a little bit of progress on this save file, so I already have a couple. I've never collected them all. I've never even beaten the game, because it takes so fucking long. But I really like it. I actually really like this game. I simply haven't had the opportunity to play it all the way from start to finish, regarding stuff like patience and free time colliding, so to speak. So those are coin flowers. The next thing out of the three, second one, are items, and these are actually special items that are particular to each character. Some of them are recurring between characters, but they are certain objects that have a special symbolism that kind of elaborate, possibly, maybe, I'm not exactly sure. Oh, the lyrics are getting creepy. And that girl's twitching. I don't know why she should be. Wait. Oh my god, this is totally the wrong character. Yeah, no. Here it is. I could probably fake some crop circles by just running around as fast as I can. That's adorable, but this is new content, and I wasn't ready for this. Also, that... nope. Nope. Listen, girl. Listen, this ain't happening. We's out. We's out! We's out! Fuck you! No way. Can't this restart? Go back home to choose a girl, yes please. Okay. I'll explain why that's important later. Sorry about this. I am embarrassed. Let's go with Rose instead. Thank you. We get some wine in the basket down in the bottom left, right corner as you... Oh, she had a bunny! I didn't remember that! Bunnies are adorable. Ah, that's a nice upper in the middle of this super fucking sad game. So yeah, special items. There's like a certain number of them for each character, and once you collecting them simply gives you maybe a little insight into the character, plenty of eerie little screenshots about what's to come inside Grandma's house, and you get a final score, like however many you got determines your score by the time you reach Grandma's house and complete the creepy quick time event in there. The quick time event, but that's the second best way I know to describe it. I just didn't want to see real again. Yes, Aria, Harvey, and my... fuck. Mikhail Samin. Now. And the final thing, besides coin flowers and the special items and reaching Grandma's house, is that... Oh, we're playing as Rose so we can interact with Raven now. Raven flew away. We just found one of the items. And stay on the path. Go to Grandmother's house and do not stray from the path. You jerk. Black dress, bitter voice. All you need is a little care. And you'll feel better. Aww. Yay, she's talking about mourning. And being hopeful. And those look like crazy aging lines for a second. Okay, cool. I just noticed there's a split through the middle of the screen, probably because I resized the window poorly. I'm sorry about that, if you can notice it. So we're on the path again. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what happens if we go down the actual path straight. See if we can see the forest getting gloomier. No! Oh my god. Hold on. Shit's gone weird. I've got to do some system management on video. There.
Always scan this section.
Cool. Bye. This is going great so far. How long is this video? What is this? We're 10 minutes in. I've explained nothing. Okay. The final thing that we want to find before we reach Grandma's house is the wolf. And you may have noticed from reading the Wikipedia that I'm not going to bother with this road. It's already getting a little dimmer, and I don't want to play the rest of the game in grayscale, which happens if you get really close to Grandma's and then leave. So I'm going to walk back here, get some of the color back, and then wander back into the forest and see scary shiznoots. Who's giggling? There's nobody even here. Calm down. Is find the wolf. Now, yes. Little Red Riding Hood, right? Inspired. Now, what's Little Red Riding Hood about? Fuck if I know. I guess disobeying your parents. But in other ways, it's about dangerous curiosity. Which is, I don't know, just trusting strangers, dangerous, not considering dangers, dangerous, and mistrusting authority figures. I mean, all of those are rules with caveats, but I think that last one is has the biggest caveat of all, which is that authority figures can also be those evil strangers that we're talking about. They just aren't strange accidentally, so you trust them, and that's even worse. But that you know that you're part of this age, the age with the internet and amazing speed of communication and new information and knowledge input into your brain. It's great. Use that. Learn about stranger danger and non-stranger danger. What am I talking about? The wolf! So, the wolf represents, I have no idea what, some symbolism. And every character has a wolf, a special wolf encounter or wolf character. Oh, I heard a gasp. That must be the white girl. She's important. Special wolf character and, yeah, thing that once they interact with, cripples them somehow, emotionally. At least I think it's mostly emotionally. And what ends up happening once you encounter the wolf, and well, you first encounter him and then you interact with him. Once you've interacted with him, you get teleported back on the path and right in front of Grandma's house. But what happens is you move extremely slowly and can no longer interact with anything. So your only legitimate option at this point is simply to either quit and already have ended. Either to quit and end the... What's it called? What did I call it? Chapter? Yeah. Either to quit and end the chapter, or go to Grandma's house and complete the chapter. Because you simply quit, you don't end it, you don't complete it, but it's still over and you can't replay as that character. So what you ultimately want to do to achieve a good score and get the most story out of these situations is wander, collect as many items as you can find. Don't really bother with the coin flowers unless you're going for a 100% playthrough. I don't know if they matter for anything. I really have not read that much. If they, unlock some kind of special super secret gold ending where no one dies. Oh, and there was a map. But those are your objectives. Now, I'm going to explain a little bit of the mechanics and the themes as well. You've already heard most of them, though. You move around. You've seen the tutorials with either the arrow keys, or the WASD keys, or the mouse. You just use them to move, and you press various buttons to move faster. Shift in my case, I'm using the arrow keys, simply because using the mouse is dangerous in windowed mode, because if you click out of the window or click on the window, shit gets broken. Hi, this is the white girl. Well, okay, before that. To interact with stuff like coin flowers, pick them up, you simply stop moving once their image has appeared on the front of your screen, like it does. And then you automatically interact with him. You can also press enter to lock in that interaction a bit quicker than it would happen as standard, and that's a bit more reliable as a result of that. Ooh, there's a stump here with maybe something happening on it. Oh, the raven. Oh, these are raven feathers. Plucked off of something. What's even happening in this image? What is this? It looks gross. Oh, the poor thing. What evil powers tormented this creature? Yeah, so... I guess Rose likes birds. Yeah, this is yeah, this is a gourd raven, I guess. Sorry you had to see this, Rose. Yeah, these are the events. Every 100 meters or so the game tells you, a map is shown of your current path through the forest, which is it's like this little overlay that appears on the map that shows your position, your direction of movement, and the places you've walked in this playthrough. As this character. Now, I don't think this appears every 100 meters. Maybe it doesn't appear if you're running at the moment that it should be coming up. But I've only seen it a couple times recently, and I've traveled a couple miles. This is a big deal. It's a big discrepancy there. Lots more objects have come into view in the meantime. Take this little dingle. Dingle bingle. I've already explained that the path disappears once you enter the forest. white girl who is currently stuck behind that tree. Also, she looks, actually now that I look, she looks pretty clearly black. I thought she was just kind of tan earlier. Hi, don't run away. Okay, or do. If you catch up with her and interact with her, she actually takes you back to the path, which is really sweet. It's this like nice little scene. You hold hands and she walks you out. And she's wearing the cutest dress. I mean, look at that. Those boots, styling. Oh my god, this is running. What? What is this? What am I failing to interact with? There's like a silhouette that comes up on the screen, but I don't know what it's referring to. This car normally isn't running. Oh, it's trying to show me the character that this car is meant for, and that may or may not be Ruby. So, never mind, can't interact with that one. I think I can. Fuck the coin flowers, they aren't interesting. Go back here and look at this little piece of propped up wall with bullet holes in it. I think this is relevant to quite a few characters. You're gonna interact with it? Hi, I don't have a name for you. Oh, bullet casings, here they are. Let's see what happens. These aren't even casings, these are just actually bullets. Oh boy. Hello, dear face. Is that like a shape? Is this like a shape? Yeah, it is. Yep, one less bullet means one less death. She likes animals and living things being living. I can empathize. I know where she's coming from. So you may have been seeing themes, music, atmosphere. The game is pretty sad, actually. I haven't figured out what the general theme across the whole game or across all the characters are because I still haven't played properly with all of them. A couple of them I've accidentally skipped through the whole thing in a couple minutes, and a couple others I've simply not found what I'm looking for. But it's probably something resembling a loss of innocence, I guess, or maybe disillusionment is a better term. And all the characters, as I mentioned regarding the wolf encounters, which are, you know, praised in the game, so it's something that should happen, not something that you should ignore, technically, story-wise. Or at least it seems that way. Looking up into the sky. Are there any birds here? There's a well. There's a well on my screen, and I don't know what it means. There's like a well icon at the top. Can you see that? Is that the playground I found earlier? Oh, maybe it is. What was I going to say? Yeah, so it is definitely that kind of art game, the sad kind, but what I actually really like about it is that it's not graphically sad until the very end of each chapter, when you reach the end of Grandma's house and you see something vaguely resembling, like, some graphic-looking imagery. Stuff like some blood splatters, or wolf's claws tearing, or an image of your current character but crackling as though they were made of porcelain, which I'm sure is not a very new kind of image to represent loss of innocence. But what I actually really like about this game is that, compared to some other art games or art movies or art projects that I've seen, is that it tackles these subjects without being graphic about them for like almost the entire game until the end, where it's still like flashing images and it only lasts for a little bit, like 10 seconds, maybe 15. So it's not all that painful to deal with, which I really like. It allows you to like go in, and this is the main thing, the main reason I enjoy playing this game, is I want to learn about these characters. I like that it's weird and atmospheric, B, and C, this is the most important part. Oh, special item. Hell yeah, we're actually getting a few. This is gonna be a long video, but I mean, making progress. Is she gonna say something? Yep. Deep inside, everybody is a dream. Wow. Shit, dude, I wasn't exactly ready for this kind of existentialism. No, just kidding, I was. Gotcha there. But yeah, that's... this last thing that I really like about it is... I'm gonna stop moving so I can say this. It brings up all these subjects and it allows you to think about them. And this is something I really enjoy, thinking about these kinds of subjects that are actually vastly really painful and often really personal, but in an environment that allows you to maybe stay a little bit emotionally detached. and simply analyze them for, like, ways to deal with them. And ways to think of them that aren't destructive, you know, to yourself or others or whatever. And that's a pretty deep real talk just now. But that's honestly what this game is about. There's gonna be... Oh, she did a cartwheel. She did a cartwheel into behind a tree. I was just about to say I'm gonna be making less jokes. That's untrue. I'm gonna be making just as many jokes. I'm sitting on the edge of this thingy. Hi, I'm taking a rest. To be in the mist. To be missed. To be missed. To miss. Is to be. Alright. I think I need a little bit more time to interpret that before I can go like, yeah, totally, dude. For now, I'm ignoring it. But no, I think I gotcha, Rose. That was your name, right? Probably. Okay. Essentially, right now, my overall goal is actually trying to find, even though I've been kind of wandering in circles a little bit, I'm trying to find her wolf. The area where she has an interaction that cripples her emotionally, mentally, and sets her in front of Grandma's house, so I can go into Grandma's house, go through the super creepy rail segment, and finish off the video with that, because god fucking damn, the rail segments truly are super creepy. They're so tense. I hate them in the way that horror game players hate horror games, as in not really, they still want to play them and like them a lot. But in the moment, it's painful and you want to say mean things. You know how it is. There were a little bit more about this game to say in my script that I'm going to scroll down, and there it is. Reasons that I would recommend this game, even though it's all these like sad things that I just described. And I would say not even that fun of a game, mechanically. It's specifically because I like the aesthetic and the atmosphere. This... God damn it! There. I like the atmosphere. It's creepy, it's eerie, it's legitimately scary in, like, normal fun ways. In ways that don't actually incite sadness, and horror in the sense that some horror enthusiasts appreciate. I don't like horror themes. I just like being scared of a monster, or a wolfman, or a creepy white dressed girl in the end of a hallway with a knife. Those are the horrors I like. And this game provides that. You get some legitimately scary environments, legitimately scary sounds, and you feel on edge in the good way that you feel like happy about after it's over. I think I just found a graveyard. I'm not sure. Looks like it. This isn't the place I wanted to reach. Damn it. Whatever, it's a new area. This is where another of the girls' wolves is. Which is funny because it's literally a wolf, but you may or may not find that out in the demo, so I'm not actually going to spoil any of that for you. There's a demo for this. It's one of the other girls playing through this area. Oh. The cycle of life and death knows no beginning and no end. Sure, except evolution proves that wrong. Oh god, no! I found the lake. This is a problem because the lake is where her place is and I'm not quite done. The second reason that I would recommend this game is that the characters are actually sincerely sympathetic and cool. At least to me. There were aspects to each of them that I liked, and the way... just walking around as them, and learning about them, what they think, what they feel, what they look towards. The music has changed, signifying I found the right place. Oh boy. And that's another reason to like it. And the third reason, which is the most valuable to me, again, as I was explaining this in different terms before, is, and this is the way I wrote it down in the script, I think this is really good for strongly introverted people. People who like looking inward, who enjoy doing that, like, during their free time, to, like, specifically try to understand themselves, understand people, understand the world in terms that they understand. And here's a little clip. I think it's useful for that. So, if you want that, if you're into that, if you're into being introverted and introspective a lot, then I think this game will provide many opportunities to do that. What is that shape in the mist? It's mysterious. I want to see more about it, but I'm also scared. If you want to do that, this is also really valuable and cool to you. For you, I hope. Hello, clouds. Welcome to Earth! Oh my god, that's adorable. Oh god. The next time I see mist, I want to say that. Okay, it started raining. Up. Stopped raining. Will it start raining if I walk back here? No. The effect just disappeared. So I'm about to encounter the wolf. This is scary. At least I got a few items, so I'm gonna get a better grade than the last time I tried to record this. I think that was all. I think this timing is good. This is when I wanted the video to end. All we have to do now is walk across the edge of the swamp. We can't run in this area. There's just certain areas in the game where you can't run. And until we find a boat, and then we enter the boat, and then we experience life-changing horror. God, I still can't see what it is. I know what it is, but I'm trying to make out the shape, and it's not there. I don't remember, though. The last time I saw this was 2 months ago, maybe. Excited and not. Creepy air instrument noises. That gasping was the white girl in the background somewhere in the mist. Oh boy. If only I could find her, she could take me away from this place, but to what better end? Where the fuck is this boat? I almost don't want to find it. This is one of those situations where this is actually sincerely eerie. I don't feel comfortable right now. Ah, there's the boat. I think we did, like, a perfect circle around the place. We were actually right next to the boat when we started. Yeah, look at that. Look at the map. We were almost next to the boat. Okay. There's the graveyard again. Case in point. Alright. Gone through everything. Disillusionment. Sad. Creepy, eerie, scary. Fun. Symbolic. Interesting. Introspective. Valuable. Pretty. Nice dressed girl. Let's do it. I gotta get a little closer before she'll interact with it. It's happening. Now, I'm not very excited about this. I mean, I am, but it's that sinking feeling in your gut kind of excited. Oh, it's automatically moving. Fine. You don't gotta paddle or nothing, girl. Just wait for it to go. Oh, now we see a shape. No, we don't. This is where the actual scariness starts to happen. First of all, with this sequence, which again is symbolic and weird, and I don't know what's actually happening. I thought she just, you know, I'm gonna explain once it happens. While we're walking from when we wake up to Grandma's house, I'll explain what I think might have happened here. There's, you know, it's an art game, interpretations. I'm just scared because now it's gonna be this, and it's gonna be Grandma's house, and it's all terrifying. And what the fuck? It's a mist ghost. And there's organ music, and I'm in the middle of the water on a boat. And it looks like dirty water. Probably filled with brain-eating bugs. Goo. I see legs. I see friends. I see someone's underpants. No, I don't. I wish I did, though. That'd be funny and kind of take away from the tension. This is going to be a 40-minute video of this. This did not look like this last time I played. There were fewer particle effects. It's so loud in my headphones. Okay, so now she's on the ground. It's raining. It's in the dirt. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Wake up, girl. Miss. Miss, please. Hi. Hi. Hi, are you okay? Are you okay? You need help? Me need... Oh, God. Oh. You can barely see her. Okay, the screen cleared up for a second. The only camera movements I'm doing are the only ones I honestly have. I can't like zoom in or anything with the mouse camera. Do you need a hug? Do you want to go to like McDonald's and get an ice cream at McDonald's? Do you need hugs and an ice cream? Okay. Interpretations time. Emotional detachment time. So, first time I played it, I was playing with less particle effects. That Misty Man appeared without the mist, the like very dense mist around his torso and head, and he looked just like white and red as his limbs appeared to be. And what I assumed was the case was that Rose encountered a body in the water, a dead body, and was... I'm not sure yet what faced too intimately with an image of death, but similarly... Wait, can I still control this? Can I stop it? No. She's walking automatically now, all the way up to the door, so we still have some time. But I'm thinking that interpretation is a little strange because the quote-unquote loss of innocence situation, which I'm still assuming this is. I'd be glad if it wasn't, because I'm not sure I dig that theme very much, but another character has a similar experience of like witnessing or becoming unexpectedly familiar with death, and that being the sort of triggering event in this situation. So I kind of suspect that hers is a bit different. Rose's, I mean, it was associated with life and living in animals and life. So maybe it was something regarding some... I don't know yet. Death is a pretty big deal. I did not remember... Oh, I need to start moving. I did not remember the ceiling fan on the floor. Maybe it's because I picked up more items that things are different now. Actually, I think that's exactly what happens. It's really creepy. Why is it raining inside this building? The thing about this is you have to keep moving or pressing buttons, but there's all these sharp corners, and since I've already played it, I don't expect there to be like a monster face, but you totally expect there to be a monster face. And there might be. There really might be. There are actually like upsetting images that you... or just like creepy ones that you don't expect that show up from around the corner. Like, what is this? Why is it flashing? And if you stop moving, it turns to black, and you just like lose. Also with creepy imagery, so it doesn't get any better. The headphones. There's everything's sideways. I did not remember this. Why is it white? Keep moving. You have to keep pressing buttons. Arrow buttons, WASD buttons, mouse buttons, it doesn't matter, you have to keep pressing them or else you stop moving. We're at the end of the hallway. I think this is the end. This is where the final shit happens. Oh god. Oh jeez. Let's see. Seeing lots of red, lots of black, lots of squiggles. Like messiness. What? That was someone in someone else's embrace, wasn't it? Oh god, maybe. I didn't understand. 2 out of 12? Well, at least we unlocked 2 special rooms, so that's really good. Distance traveled, just 1 kilometer, wolves encountered. Yes! Success! We did it! We killed a girl! Killed a small child, maybe. And, or... gave her a traumatic experience. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations. Very proud of us. Holy shit. Thank you for watching, sticking with me through this video. This has been an exciting experience for me of finding 2 more items than the last time I played with this character. The whole reason that I went away from the first character and played with this one was because I once tried to record this game with a new character, but all of the new themes being new and said in new ways took me off guard and ruined my ability to make energetic commentary completely. which you might say this isn't even energetic commentary, but trust me, for me, I'm doing really good right now. I'm doing really good. But I'm talking about myself. This game, you can buy it on Steam. It is less than 10 euros or dollars. I'm not sure exactly how many it is. I think it's between 5 and 7, actually. Something along those lines. It's pretty cheap. And it is hours of content, especially, as I was explaining, if you enjoy something that doesn't engage you strictly, that doesn't hold your attention strictly, like, that's an unfair explanation, actually. I just realized I'm not saying anything valuable there. If you like games where your primary engagement is thinking about it, and not in a way that allows you to solve a puzzle, or defeat an enemy, or, like, progress necessarily in a mechanical sense, the narrative is dependent on your interpretation and your thinking, and there's a lot of that here, and I think there's a lot of value here. And if you like any of what you've seen today, any of what I've talked about, mainly any of what I've seen, because what I've talked about was a mess, I truly think that you will like this game. Please go out and try it. It is really interesting and cool and fucking good, in my opinion. Alright, thank you for watching. Go do something that's cheerier than this, please. Don't let this color your whole daily experience and feel sad and stuff. Search, like, Michiru Cats or something. That shit's cute. There's, like, an animation. You'll find it. I might link it in the description if I remember. Have a good one. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.